Yo everybody, it's Yo Truth Teller, Weeding Freak 976 here. And I have some really cool videos coming out this week. On Tuesday, I'm going to put up my GOP voter fraud video. It's finished, but I'm putting in links and, fine-tuning the video. And then either on Thursday or Saturday, I'm going to put up my Rick Perry video. So be ready, Truth Teller. There's going to be 2 videos on this channel and 1 video on my Mike the Hammer Tacket page. But today I thought I would focus on Miss VampiressOnDaProwlq, Miss Lyssa, who is probably one of my top 3 best friends on YouTube. And everybody's like, oh yes, we've heard this before. I know, but I can't stress it enough that I want people to sub and friend her. Number 1, she's a real person. I know this because I have over 3,000 or 4,000 letters in my inbox in the last 4 or 5 months, and at least 800 to 900 of those have been from Lyssa, just giving me advice, talking to me, helping me get better at doing videos, at posting, talking about our families, talking about just everything that we can. Well, there are some people going around trying to assassinate her good character, trying to put doubt in people's minds. The legendary 1000, Christy Cree, I forget his last name, but Fountains and Gearhead. Now, if you see any of these 4 people, if they send you letters or anything, ignore them. These people are just out for one thing and one thing only, to character assassinate someone. And they caught Lyssa saying, like, she said she didn't remember saying that on the Azos page a long time ago. She said that her family was multimillionaires, and she said, well, I never really said that. I said they were rich. And Gearhead acted like he caught the diamond thief or something. And I'm just sitting there like, dude, really, rich, multimillionaires, kind of like, got a lot of money, I mean, it's really no big deal. Like Frank said in his video, so? And you talk about her heritage and stuff, how she said she was so much Irish and everything. Did it ever occur to, she even said that she found out that she had more Irish in her than what she originally thought. He said the math don't add up. You know what, dude? Seriously, when I take a look at your profile, you say that I don't hate liberals and stuff. Really? We're going to go to your profile here in a few seconds. Well, I'm going to. And I'm going to read off some of what is in your profile. But I got a challenge for all you phonies out there who are attacking Lyssa. You want to know her real name, and you guys act like we're not stalkers. You hired someone, Gearhead. You're talking to someone to really tell you her info and stuff. You don't think that's a bit creepy? And Fountains has a page of everything, like everything he says that it's her little mistakes as his background. He keeps strawmanning, going, it's funny, not creepy. No, it's creepy. It's damn right creepy. Okay, anyway. Now, I've caught you in some lies, Gearhead. First off, you said, a long time ago when you and I were really going at it, you said, I don't use right-wing websites, we didn't, or we dumb, as you called me then. And I said, yeah, right. So, yeah, you and I were arguing, and you said, go to this, go look this up and read the first link, and I was like, okay. I go to it, I Googled it, I went to the first link, and what the hell was it? The Heritage Foundation. You lied. Go to this page, folks. Go look through the comments. I think it's on like the 40th, 50th page. But there it is. I caught him in it. So by your definition, gearhead, if we catch someone lying once, or whatever, or making a mistake or something, then they don't deserve to be friends with other people, and, you know, everybody should just unfriend them and stuff, right? And every time when I'll get back on topic here, but when I called out Fountains and said, I wonder what, you know, Raymond Dundas has lied a lot on his profile. Guess how much I care? I don't. I really don't care what Raymond Dundas has done on his profile. It's his business. And when I said, I wonder if Raymond Dundas and YouTube Kook Detector, if you caught them up in lies, would you be friends with them still? And he, you know, he tried to sidestep it. He'd like, I'd probably leave it. You know, no, I wanted a yes or no answer. Would you still be friends with them? When I said, yeah, you'd still be friends with them, you know it. He said, I said probably. I wanted an answer. And you wouldn't give me one. You're a damn liar, okay? Not good at sidestepping the subject either. Anyway, okay, Gearhead. Another one I've caught you up in. Now, you said you never got not one bit of help getting your small business, right? I call bullshit. Okay. You said on Frank's video, I have yet to meet anyone else that started a trucking company at 21 after serving 4 years in the U.S. Marines and pulling 2 tours in Iraq. I know, I'm amazing. And you also said on my page, on page 68 of my comment page, you can go look at it, folks, you said you hate arrogance. Well, what the hell is that? But something struck me about that. 4 years. So let's shave off 4 years. 21, 20, 19, 18, 17. You would have had to have been 17 years old to start in the Army and to start your business. Okay. I Googled it. There's really no age limit to start a business. However, if you want to borrow money or enter in a contract, you must be 18 or have a cosigner. Also be sure to file the appropriate paperwork to submit sales tax. Good luck. There's really no age limit. So either, I bet people are like, well, what are you getting at? You had to have either borrowed money or got a loan from a bank, or if you were 17, maybe going closely on 18, your father had to help you out. Because you even said, we weren't that rich. Your father had $1 to $3 million in assets, you told me. What the hell? Yeah, I know you said he ran a farm and everything, and it took some money and everything, but that's still a lot of money to have. Contradiction. So by your definition, again, you're a liar. When you said, I'm not rich, and yet you got your dad has $1 to $3 million worth of assets. I mean, seriously. And, you know, then you send me PMs like, again, I'm going by your logic. I told you, I said, you're acting like McCain is through. And them. And I did. And I said, you're trying to find any little nitpicky thing to try to character assassinate someone. So you came back and said, you said that I was McCain is through them? Boy, you're even more dumb than you look. I said, no, I had to point it out to you. I said, no. I said, you were acting like them. I never said you were with them or were one of them. So again, I mean, you've gotten so many things wrong, dude. You act like I'm the smartest man on it. That's his tagline for his page, ladies and gentlemen. The smartest man alive. And yet he acts like, I hate arrogance. That's what I hate about Lyssa. Well, you ought to despise yourself. Is that why you come on? And I mean, and the smartest man alive would not use the type of language you use to people. You're like a 5-year-old child. That's what you turn into. I mean, he seems pleasant when you talk to him, folks, but you disagree with him, and his age goes from 20, I think he's 26, 27 years old. It shrinks down to 5 years old. I mean, you turn into this little kid. You know, you throw temper tantrums, you try to insult and demean other people. A really smart person would not need to do that. Okay? It's like you're trying to prove something. I'm just saying that if you were really this smart, it would not bother you what, if people disagree with you and stuff. You would just be like, no, I'm right. And you would stick by your convictions instead of just trying to character assassinate people and act like this little immature child. I mean, really, gearhead. I mean, here's another lie or contradiction, whatever you want to call it. Let's go to your page. You wrote me and said, it has nothing to do with the fact that she's a socialist, democratic socialist, liberal, more liberal and stuff. Okay? Let's go to his page, folks. I'm clicking on it. Okay. Observing liberals as they all died in the zombie attack in 2024, they died despite trying to give the zombies welfare, free medical and dental, and citizenship. The liberals were pretty much the only ones that died. They were easy targets as they didn't like guns and disliked the death penalty, even for flesh-eating zombies, and wouldn't run from the charging zombies as the liberals, perceived it as racial profiling. Now, after all the liberals died off, the world advanced at unprecedented rates, as there was no lazy, uneducated trash left to hold back conservatives. Wow. I mean, you talk about how she might have changed her profile again. So, if she did, I couldn't see all the accusations you made in your video because the video quality was pretty poor. So, in the links you gave me, you said go to her Google profile. I went to her Google profile, there was nothing, none of the information that you said was there. So what do you want me to do, gearhead? Believe you because you're the smartest man alive? Give me a break. You're no different than the canister in them. You're not. The only difference is you're on the right, they're supposed to be on the left, but they're not really. But the thing is, you both just like to go around and character assassinate people. That's pretty much what you do. You don't have no real purpose here on YouTube. And then your friend Fountains, what a hypocrite he is, saying that, hey, I asked him, I said, okay, because Lyssa has given out some of her nicknames and stuff in her YouTube profile. But I know her real name, her last name and stuff. And Gearhead's like, I know it too. And so Fountain's like, I know it too. I go to their, and they, okay, the one about the one link sent me somewhere, but pretty much every other link was a wild goose chase. But I asked Fountains, I said, okay, you want to know her real name? I said, why don't we know your name and everything? And he said, that's not important. Oh, I think it is. For if you want someone to really put out all their info and stuff on the internet, why don't you put up or shut up? Practice what you preach. She's real. Things that she's told me in private has been pretty accurate about what her family and stuff, with their business and everything, has been. And I'm not saying that yours hasn't, Gearhead. I'm not. You know, but see, you're going by all this ridiculous logic. Okay, I'll throw one out there for you. How do I know? How do we all know? You gave such detailed info to Shadow Gazer and YouTube Cook Detector. How do we know that you just didn't get it off of a website? How do we know that that's not somebody else's trucking business? How do we know? So you want to play that game? Stupid. Like I said, the other two are no better. They're bigger jokes too. Christy and what's his name? The Legendary. Christy started emailing me things. He wanted me to turn against Vamp, and I was like, no. And then he got mad at me. I shouted back at him. He threatened me. I said, I'm not afraid of you. You blah blah blah. Tough guy talk. And he pretty much left me alone after that. With Legendary, this guy's creepy. This guy is going around accepting that he wants to be friends with everybody that she's friends with, subscribe to everyone she's subbed to. I mean, this guy's a stalker. And he copies her page. I mean, if you see this Legendary 1000 people, just block him. And if he's on your friends and sub list, just block and delete him. I did. So in the end, what are you guys proving? What are you proving? You didn't turn me or nobody. As a matter of fact, Vamp's gotten over 25 new subscribers in just the last week. You guys are making her real popular. People are really starting to feel, they're like, man, this poor girl. Because you guys are just going overboard with this obsession with her. Like Frank said, grow up. Get a life. Go outside. There's a whole world out there. Not just an obsession with a young lady that you don't like because you're prejudiced against her views. You can say what you want, but that's damn well what it is. You know, that's the truth.